Daniel, good to get through on Tuesday, and now I suppose a reunion of sorts.
Yeah, of course. I spent a large part of last season there, so it'd be nice to see some old faces. But yeah, we're going there confident and looking forward to the match.
Given you had so long at York, is this a unique situation for you to play against a former club?
Yeah, definitely. It's something I haven't experienced before, really. So it'll be strange, but like you said, I'm Cheltenham Town player now, and looking forward to Friday night.
How did you regard your 7 months or so at Grimsby?
I enjoyed it. It was I obviously went there having had a serious knee injury, and it was great to play some games, and it turned into something longer then after that. So yeah, I enjoyed my spell there, and we were unfortunate obviously not to get promoted. We having losing in the final against Bristol Rovers, but yeah, I had a great time there, but thoroughly enjoy my time here now, and at a club looking to get out of this league, so really looking forward to the game Friday night.
Last thought about the playoff final. Were you ever on the penalty list?
No, I think it was safe to say I was. I mean, there's lads there who were confident, and you know, there were 5 who were keen to step up, and they were confident. So I was down the pecking order, but yeah, like I said, a shootout is one of those things, isn't it?
The guts of their team, as you say, has basically stayed the same. You'd know most of them, but possibly not Amund and Bogle, who have been scoring most of their goals.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. I think the core of them have stayed, and they'll be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. But they've brought in 2 forwards who've hit the ground running, really. So we're gonna have to be on our guard.
What's Paul Hurst's philosophy generally?
He likes to pass the ball. He's a football man, and he likes to see good football. But yeah, they'll mix it up when they need to as well. So we need to be ready.
So the people Cheltenham need to keep a tabs on are who?
Well, like you said, the front 2 they've scored lots of goals, and you know, they've got experience throughout. You got the skipper Craig Disley, who's played many football matches, and he knows this level well now as well. So and then you've got Pearson at the back. You've got a good solid keeper in McEwen. So, but we know if we're on our best, we can beat anyone. So we're not worried too much about them, but we need to be aware, obviously. But we need to bring our game, and hopefully they'll be thinking about us as well.
So compared to where you have been in the season, how close to your best are you? I mean, given the fact that you scored 7 against Halifax, and you know, I've put in some good performances so far, and only lost twice.
Yeah, I think in the grand scheme of things, like you said, I think we've played 20 games, we've only lost 2. We're sitting second in the table, so I think it is finding that consistency. I think we've shown flashes of how good we can be, and again, you know, we've played not so well at times, but yeah, coming off the back of a good win in the week, lads are feeling good, and we go there in confidence.
And when you've got 2 sides towards the top of the table, 2nd and 4th at the moment, is a good first 10-15 minutes just to get the shape of the game and the foothold in the game really important?
Yeah, I think the fact that both teams know that we're playing before everyone else, so you can set a marker before everyone else plays, I think. But when that whistle goes, you just need to make sure you're right, and not let the occasion get too much. I mean, it is a big game, but it's still, we're halfway through the season. There's many more to come, but we do know that if we can go there and get a good result, then it sets us up nicely for the forthcoming fixtures.
It's a good point, I suppose, isn't it? If this was the reverse fixture, which I think is in early April, people would be really picking it up. But at this stage, it's just how can I put it? It's a signpost to what might happen later.
Yeah, of course. I think there's lots of football to be played after Friday night, but if you can beat your rivals, it can only be a good thing. So yeah, we'll play Friday, but then we've got the FA Cup after that, and then it's back to the league. I mean, you know, the games come thick and fast, so we need to make sure that not only are we ready Friday, but for the forthcoming ones as well. Last
thought about Blundell Park as an atmospheric venue. You'll have played there when, you know, the fans have been really behind them, and they are noisy. So is there an element of managing the occasion as well for players who haven't been there before?
Yeah, Grimsby get good crowds and they're passionate fans, so it'll be rocking tomorrow night. Obviously, yeah. There's boys who've played in, you know, raucous atmospheres before, and it's important to just concentrate on the football and not get too hung up on it. I mean, when that whistle blows, you block all that out anyway. So it'll be 90 minutes of football, and that's all we'll be thinking about.
Dan, it's that archetypal, isn't it? Can you do it on a Friday night at Grimsby? It's going to be a horrible night, probably. Wind blowing in off the North Sea. Can you do anything to sort of prepare lads for? Look, it's going to be atmospherically and sort of weather-wise a difficult night.
Yeah, like you said, it's renowned for always being quite windy. I mean, like the ground is open and you are picking up those winds off the sea. But yeah, you just get on with it, you deal with it, and you prepare as best you can, and you worry about what you can control. And we need to worry about playing good football and going up there and getting a result and dealing with everything else that comes with it.
Yeah, obviously, you'd probably preferred not to have a game on Tuesday, but it does give you that chance to get that clean sheet back, which I'm sure you, Downsy, Dickie, and people like Dylan would have been really pleased about, just to get that sort of record out of the way almost.
Yeah, like you said, I think it was becoming a bit of this clean sheet thing. I mean, obviously, we don't want to concede any goals, but I think we've got a very good defensive record, and these odd goals were slipping in, and like you said, it's cost us a few points, but it was nice to get that one off our backs. So yeah, we've ticked that one off, and we can go up to Grimsby on Friday full of confidence. Yeah,
and how do you sort of cope with this week as a sort of a physical strain? Because obviously 3 games in 6 days is difficult, but do you have to be sort of on your mind both leading up to and after the Havant game to do everything you can to recover well?
Yeah, you need to be sensible. You need to get your rest when you can, and you know, we're all young, fit. I mean, we're all ready to go. We've played 20 games already, but personally, we feel fresh, and there's lots of others who've played lots of football as well, and we're all ready to go. I mean, there's no excuses. I mean, you can just, as long as you prepare right, there's no reason as to why we won't be 100% on it come Friday.
And do you save all your goals for the TV cameras?
I am due an eye. Yeah, so like you said, I got my first against Wrexham on BT Sport, so hopefully I can do the same against Grimsby.
You've got a celebration planned if in case, like you did last time for the TV cameras, or?
That wasn't planned. Believe you me, I don't score enough goals to plan celebrations. Yeah, it's kind of an impulse thing, but no, just go up there, and if I score and help the team win, then all the better.
Excellent. Cheers, Dan.
No problem.